What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch. And today we got a brand new video here for you. We're gonna be doing some final boss Diane. So, final boss Diane heavily relies on AoE spamming from your side of the team. So what majority of the people are running are Pierce Rate with ZARATRAS, or I call him Gildaddy. Yeah. So, you can see here that this is what people are running, but I don't want to spend any gems. Like I have gems. I can get a ZARATRAS if I wanted to, but I'm not because you can do it free to play and get a good score. So I am doing a Green Fat King as the alternative to ZARATRAS, and I have a pretty unoptimal like setup. So this is very doable as a free to play unit, as a free to play player. And I'm going to explain why. So, here's the team. Here's the standard Lilia and Demon Meliodas Pierce that you've always known about. Now, keep in mind that I've never built Lilia because I was never a fan of Pierce. So, I never built Lilia with Pierce gear at all, right? So, she's using my Esterosa's set. Like, she doesn't have her own set. And it's just a regular HP defense with attack rolls. So, she is not doing that much extra. And same thing here, my Meliodas is also not on, he's on a UR set for himself, but he's on the LV Melee set. I don't have Pierce gear for him. Well, I technically do, but I'm not using it. Because if I show you guys over here, like I have like 14% substats here, about 14 over there. And I do have a Pierce set for him, but it's not fully built. And I don't want to, like I'm going to have to finish this up and then UR it. To get it going, and that will get you a better score, right? If you give Meliodas Pierce over attack, he will do more damage, and that's what matters. But let's take a look at King. Why is King on the team? So King is the kind of free-to-play alternative to ZARATRAS, and King here, like you might not have King, so calling him free-to-play isn't necessarily fair, but there's a good chance that you pulled a single King from the time you started the game to now, specifically with your Part 1 SSR tickets. I have a 1/6 King, right? Like, so I barely pulled him. And no cosmetics. I do have these two, but these are from PvP. These are not paid cosmetics at all, right? Everything else that's paid, I do not have. He does not have anything else for him. Now, King would be better on an attack set, but I'm trying to get greedy here and put him on an HP defense set because I already have a UR King HP defense. I'm going that way. Marmus is here for 30% boost on HP to these three. It only affects blue types. You can use green Lizhawk, right? So green Lizhawk is right here. You can use her as well, and she'll give 10% HP related stats, which helps a lot if you're struggling. Marmus is more of like a, like a greedy type of unit if you're aiming for points, and it's more RNG based. So the score that I got, 3.4k, was my first attempt with King, and I do think if I get better RNG, it will go pretty well. I saw people get over 4k points with King, and my goal is for this final boss Diane is to just get top 5%. That's it. Right, I don't care beyond that. Top 5% and I will be perfectly happy. The reason for this setup is King is pretty weak, so it's fine if his cards combine. Like here, Meliodas, you don't want to combine his cards, so keep him away from the left-hand side. Okay. And you can see there, he did about 90k, 170k there, and there you go. So if I had Pierce Rate on my Meliodas, that rotation would have killed. But it's fine, right? Because like I said, this is a more like free to play setup. Like this is more along the lines of what people would have. So here we're gonna slam once, twice. The this stuff is really annoying. Like, you just want to cycle out the coercion and healing cards because you're never going to be able to get use out of them. The coercion cards get removed immediately on the next turn. Unfortunately, I wish I got 2 separate ones, but those are 3 really good cards in a row, so I'll gladly take that. Her AoE doesn't do that much damage, and if you have enough DPS, you don't need to go that much healing. So you can go lifesteal food. It will make your survivability higher, but lower your overall points. I'm running pure straight food. And the reason you don't need to run that much lifesteal is because if you take a look at these 2 little clay dolls, Fillet and Roast, they have a little effect at the end. When this guy dies, revives at 100% max HP and heals all enemies by 30% of diminished HP. And Roast is when he dies, decreases all allies max HP by 20%. So the mechanic of this fight is constantly kill these 2 to make Diane easier to kill. So we're going to go this, we're going to go Poison just in case that doesn't finish off, and Guardian to start off the next cycle's damage. But this should probably kill. No, it doesn't. Okay, unfortunate. I really do need to put, make those 2 pieces of Pierce UR and kind of get them up closer to 30% each. But yeah, I was never a fan of Pierce, so I just didn't build it. Like, I have it set up there, and I do have to build Lilia's Pierce as well, because it is useful. But when Pierce came out, I was a big fan of just going straight to Valenti. Okay, here we use Lilia's because we kind of just have to cycle and make sure we get this rotation off. Nice. And now we're kind of getting to the point where Meliodas cards will probably one-shot. But we do need more. Like, this is not enough for Meliodas. Okay, Diane, we get it, you get it. Boop, boop. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I'm just cycling cards right now. You can heal in this fight at 1 point. Oh, okay. If I kept those as separate cards, I would have. It would have been a lot better for me. Okay. So you can heal, and it's specifically after you kill Diane on phase 1. So if you kill her, your remaining cards will, if they're heals, they will work. So here, we're actually going to do this. Perfect. This, and then this. And this should, hopefully, kill them 3 times in a row. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Oh my god. Horrible cards. Okay. Literally could not be worse. So disgusting. It's like 1 more turn wasted. Okay. I can deal with this. Oh no, let me turn off Facebook before I start getting spammed messages. The stun is annoying now. I can't heal anymore. Okay. We'll finish it off with you, this, and we'll just get some cards out of the way. Nice. So I am a bit behind. This is definitely like, you can 100% get top 5% with this setup. It's just RNG. That's really it. If you have decent gear, like I said, my king is not built at all. Literally just generic king, 1/6, no cosmetics besides the 2 PvP ones. And then here, you can use ultimates now. So I actually think it gets a little bit easier on this side. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't have enough damage to... I was trying to see what combination of cards I can use. So we're kind of rushing for Meliodas' ult here. She doesn't have that much HP right now. And if I get Meliodas' ult, I can just ult her and win. Right? So we're going to go for Meliodas' ult right here. We're going to move... we want to keep the corrosion, because we need to get the weak point. So we're going to go like this. So we want to keep the corrosion. It will work. It just gets cleansed on her turn. Perfect. So now we're set up. We can ult. And just pop off. Attack disabled. Nice. We managed to get it early. Meliodas can't get attack disabled unless he has full ultimate gauge. Unfortunately, we don't have that much HP. You want to finish... your remaining HP is a big factor in your overall... whatchamacallit? In your overall score. I actually don't know if this works. I hopefully clicked on Diane. Okay, so no. So once you finish, you finish. Okay, and that's the run. Let's see what we get. 3k, that wasn't that good. Like I said, I did waste a lot of turns on the first phase, and having Pierce gear, which I probably will. Like you see how many points I lost. Like I should have lost less than that, but it gives you a good idea of the score that is possible. Getting this as well, like decrease enemies ultimate gauge by 5 orbs with dissolve, meaning if you used Lilia's cards twice, I could have actually got this that turn if I used her card first instead of the heal, and I would have had I don't know how many points this gives, but it probably would have been like 200 more points. So that gives you an example of what is possible with this team. I'm gonna keep doing this and try to aim for top 5%. Good luck if you guys are doing this as well. And if you do have Pierce gear, use that instead. I'm going to test that out to see if my mediocre Pierce gear is worth it over a UARD attack set or not. But I do think Pierce is better. Pierce just does more damage. Yeah, have fun, and I'll see you all next time. Hopefully this was helpful.